everybody, it is the Ditto. I am sitting here at PAX East with Mr. Fred Howard, who is the Vice President of Marketing at KingsIsle. Ditto is so nervous. Oh my god. I'm actually talking to somebody at KingsIsle with a title like Vice President of something. So, thank you very much, Mr. Howard, for seeing me.
It's my pleasure, and I have to say, I think I'm the one that's nervous. We've been looking forward to this interview for a while, but it's my first interview with you.
He almost said the P word. Good save. Well, it is an honor being here at the PAX East. So first off, I have a few questions. As everybody knows, I ran a little contest on my bloggy thingy, and we had some questions for the KingsIsle from some of the fans and friends out there. So I have 5 questions. So you ready?
I am ready. Let's see if I can answer them.
Okay. Thomas Deathgem asks, where do the holiday NPCs go when they are not in Wizard City?
That is a great question. You know, there's a lot of professions out there that are only for a short period of time. Your CPAs are really focused on the tax season, and what they really do in their off time is travel around the different worlds of the Spiral, having a good time, checking out the different scenery, and trying to find other great items to bring back to the back to Wizard City for when their time to shine comes back around.
Oh, that is great. Very nice. So, I like it. Christina Ice Dreamer, the amazing Icy Wiz, asks, why are no left-handed wizards allowed to enroll in Ravenwood?
Well, that is a good question. It's actually a little bit misleading. There are many left-handed wizards within the School of Magic of Ravenwood. It's just that the proper wizarding technique is to use the wand in the right hand.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh, you heard it here first, folks. So left-handed wizards are okay. Left-handed wizards are okay. We can edit that out. Okay. And they just have to use the wand in their right hand. Proper technique. Very nice. Alex S. asks, are there more castles coming that have built-in PvP arenas? I think Dragonspire should have a castle that has a PvP ring in it. It seems a natural fit.
That's a great question. There was a lot of excitement and positive feedback around the dueling circle in the fantasy castle that came out. And I can't give away all of our secrets, but I can tell you there are some pretty cool things on the roadmap for new housing concepts. We'll leave it at that.
Ooh, goody! New cool stuff for housing. Very nice. Yay! Elf Girl 1981. A.k.a. Rowan Shadow Rider, asks, if you had a crystal ball, what would you see in the future for Wizard 101?
That's a far-seeing question there. I think there's a lot of things there. There's certainly new worlds on the horizon. There are lots of exciting new enhancements coming on. But I think the biggest thing is, as our community continues to grow, and give us such positive feedback, we continue to invest the effort to really expanding the Wizard 101 world. So, pretty excited about what we have coming down the road now.
Nice. That's very exciting. I like that. This one's from me. Is the next world coming to the Spiral populated by adorable furry monsters? And if not, how come?
Well, all the monsters are adorable. Furry? Maybe a few furs here and there in the new monsters.
Okay, I'll accept that. There are many subtle pop culture references in the game, including things like Wizard of Oz, rock bands like Blue Oyster Cult, and even cult films like Fight Club. Have any ideas ever been rejected or toned down for being too over the top?
That's a great question. I don't know the specific answer to that, although I have to believe that the answer would be yes. Our writers, I believe, are brilliant and wonderful, and walk a fine line between telling a great story, but also doing so in a very comedic and enjoyable way. And they're always coming up with hysterical ideas that have undertones and underlying meaning to them. So. It's long-winded. I don't know specifically the answer to that. I would have to say yes. I don't know what they were, though.
Okay, so the real question here is, when will you be adding references to Firefly? I want a brown coat. I do. I totally want the brown coat.
That's a great question. I don't know. I will say there's a lot of Firefly that's hard to say.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Fans within the KingsIsle community.
Of course there are. Will there be any mechanical mounts like the robot spiders or the steampunkish robots in Celestia?
Oh, that's a great question.
Thank you.
I tell you what, it's certainly a really good idea. I don't know if there are or not. I'm not hiding anything. I think it's a great idea.
Excellent.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Okay, great. What advice would you give a new blogger who wants to start a blog or website about Wizard 101?
Oh boy, you have a plethora of really good questions. Wizard 101, one of the great things that I find about it is that it has such a wonderful community, and I think that that there's a lot of neat and innovative ways to get involved within that community. It's a friendly community, and so I think part of it is just going with your passion. I think part of it is working within the community to be helpful, to do outreach, to kind of understand how a new blogger can help people, and really I think it's have fun. One of our core tenets at KingsIsle is we have fun. We have fun building and making the games, and we have fun engaging with the community. And I think that a new blogger, if they also keep that concept of just having a good time and going with a passion, there's a lot of opportunities.
That is awesome. Thank you very much. My final question, and I'm going to ask everybody this that I talked to today.
Okay.
What is your #1 tip for staying safe online?
That's a great thing. I think my #1 tip is really be smart, and that sort of is intuitive. But there are all over the internet. There are always people that are trying to get your password. They're trying to get information out of you that you really shouldn't share. So if you ever are in a situation where you're presented with something that you don't think you should do, you probably shouldn't do it. So think before you act, and make sure that you do everything you can to be safe in the online environment.
Oh, that is great advice. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it. Fred Howard, Vice President of Marketing.
It was an honor and a pleasure, and I'm not even shaking that much, even though I knew I was going to be nervous meeting you for the first time.
I'm so nervous too. Thank you so much.